I'm Megan Matthews. Welcome to Sweets You Can Eat. Here is my fridge and pantry tour. Come on in. So you can see I use a lot of nut butters. I use every type. I've got almond, I've got sunflower, I've got tahini, peanut butter. I bake so much. I bake almost every day, and so therefore lots of nut butters I go through. I've got olive oil. Boy, do I bake with olive oil all the time. Lots of olive oil. And this is actually the extra olive oil that isn't in my cabinet. Here's my unsweetened plain soy milk. Use that a lot. I drink that instead of dairy because I don't eat or drink dairy. And I do a lot of food prep where I prep things for salad and fresh. I've got some tofu, I've got carrots and all kinds of fresh veggies which are shredded. I do like a lot of vegetables and fruits. And I always have a refrigerator full of yummy things. Salad greens, carrots, beans. Oh, these are yummy. Little peas. So just lots of options for fruits and veggies. I've also got, well, I will admit I have a spicy palate. So I do love to use sriracha and habanero sauce on things. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. This is actually alcohol-based. I put grated ginger, fresh grated ginger, into vodka. I don't drink alcohol, but I use it in preserving fresh ginger. So I love that. One of my little tricks. And I actually bake with that, with the ginger. Oh, this is silly, but up here, because I do cat rescue, I need some medications for the cats. So I tend to keep them so that they're here ready for a cat who needs rescue. And last, and maybe most important and prominent in my fridge, is my chicken eggs. My chickens produce a lot of eggs, so you can see, and I bake all the time with these eggs. But it doesn't matter. I have a lot of eggs. And look at these pretty chicken eggs. Isn't that nice? How lucky am I?
So these are all eggs from your chickens?
These are all eggs from my chickens, okay?
How many chickens do you have for laying eggs?
Well, I have one big rooster who's quite noisy. And then I think I have 10 hens. Very happy hens who run around and
10 hens? Oh, they're
eggs.
Really productive then.
They're productive.
They're all laying hens?
They're laying hens, yeah.
All of them?
All colors. And very cute and very happy and very sweet.
Except for the rooster.
Except for the rooster. Well,
not very
that's my
nice.
fridge. Now let's go to the pantry. Welcome to the pantry. I have a unique pantry because I have so many great shelves. I love my shelves. I have got rice and beans all in bulk. I tend to buy in bulk and store in these great glass jars, which keeps things fresh and does not leak into the food. I like glass. I've got coffee beans. I have got pasta, which actually happens to be brown rice pasta because I don't utilize wheat or anything processed. Here I've got some more grain. I've got popcorn. I've got some granola. Over here, I've got a lot of spice and herbs. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I've got star anise. I have got these little, oh, what are those? Poppy seeds. Poppy seeds. I've got cinnamon, garlic, onion, basil, all kinds of herbs and spices. Oh, this is a great one too. Remember these? This makes for a nice cookie. Those are red peppercorns, pink peppercorns.
It's like berries almost.
It does look like berries. It's yummy stuff. It smells very peppery and fragrant. Now we've got flours, all kinds of various flours like cassava, tapioca, quinoa, teff, millet, my goodness, spelt, all kinds of various flours because I really bake with a wide variety of complex carbohydrates. And then we come on down and we've got sweeteners. We have got brown rice, coconut sugar. We have got quinoa flakes. These are brown rice krispies. This is brown rice flour, dark rye, coconut flour. This is cocoa powder, buckwheat, cornmeal, cornstarch, and so on. And if you just come over this way, you'll see that I need a lot of maple syrup. Lots of maple syrup, many gallons of it I go through, and I use coconut oil. Coconut oil comes in two forms, both really important to differentiate. We have got the refined and we've got unrefined. Unrefined is beautiful when you want a coconut flavor. But when you don't want coconut flavor and you just want a fat for baking, you're going to use the refined, which doesn't have any flavor of coconut. We've got a lot of honey, all kinds of honey. And then, oh, one of my favorite products, we have got Sweet Dreams. Oh, I love this. This is brown rice syrup. And I've got molasses and date sugar. Yay! And then I've got some of the stabilizers like baking soda, baking powder. And this is, again, a really big, important staple. And that is large crystal salt, which I use on every bake. Well, I would not be complete if I didn't show you the real use of this pantry. From the day I moved in, this pantry turned into my cat station. So down here is where we feed the cats. We have got cat food here, and mostly we've got cat food over here. Now this is actually a low volume because I have 5 cats and I need a lot of cat food. And here are their bowls. So each cat takes a different station. One cat, well actually this is Pinky's station. This is Bindle's station. Slippers is down here. Cowgirl is always up here. And then last but never least is Nina, who eats down here. So thanks for coming to my pantry. It's got a whole personality to itself.
You almost forgot about your potatoes and onions.
Well, I did. Okay, potatoes and onions. That's all right, fine. We've got, that is a good point because I do bake with these sweet potatoes all the time. So I always use fresh sweet potatoes and I bake them and then freeze them for baking. And there's my onions and garlic, which spices up everything. Hey, let's go see the freezer because the freezer also has a whole world going on. All right, let's go. Let's look at the freezer. The freezer, we wouldn't be complete if we didn't check out Megan's freezer. I have got all kinds of nuts and seeds. I've got golden berries, I've got raisins, I've got figs, I've got all these wonderful nuts and seeds. Oh, I love these hemp seeds. And almonds, I've got walnuts, I have got chocolate covered espresso beans. You know what's a great one here is the cacao nibs. I do that wonderful. I use cacao nibs quite often. And then, so that's one of my favorite top cabinets in my freezer. And then we go to the second row. And this is a lot of chocolate. I bake with a lot of chocolate chips and use a lot of chocolate. I use some, oh, these are great. I used these today, in fact, raw sunflower seeds. Everything I buy is usually raw and unsalted and never sugared, never, processed in that way. I use a lot of flax meal in various bakes. This is a great binder, works really beautifully. Oh, my husband, he loves these. These are meatless little vegetarian hot dogs, so he thinks those are quite yummy. Here I've got, this is one of my favorite tricks, one of my favorite ingredients, and this is nutritional yeast. You know who loves this is the cats. I put this on my cat food, sprinkle it over the cat food, and the cats go crazy. It's filled with vitamin B, and since I don't eat meat, this gives me the vitamin B that I crave. So then I've got granola, always stored in glass jars. I've got some of my treats that I can eat. There's some are. And lastly over here, I have got all kinds of frozen fruits and berries. And oh, I will admit, these are great. These are grain-free tortillas. This is a cashew flour tortilla, and you can see I go through a lot of those because I don't eat flour. And so there, welcome to my freezer. One of my favorite places to hang out.
It's kind of cold in there.
It
I
is.
don't know if you want to hang out in there. I mean,
Well,
like,
I do
kind of
though.
small.
I know. But I'm just always opening this every single day, like 10 times a day. I'm in my freezer. So yeah, I do kind of hang out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thanks.